returning to 10. This is Southern New England's news leader.
New on the night, team, a pool catches fire at a busy casino and hotel. Coming up, we'll tell you why the fire spread so fast. Plus, caught on camera, a man is dragged by a car down the street. What happened when the car stopped is coming up. Plus, the community comes together to remember a girl whose body was found in a trash bag last month. Good evening, I'm Ben Wilcox, but first, new tonight, a fire rips through a multi-story home in Bristol. The flames destroying the building, leaving 5 people without a home. NBC 10's Matt Reed just got back from the scene with details. Matt. And new tonight, dozens of people gathered on Deer Island tonight to pray for a little girl whose body was found in a trash bag on the island last month. People lit candles at a now growing memorial in the area. The girl, who is called Baby Doe, is believed to be around 4 years old and was said to be 3 feet and 6 inches tall with brown hair. Her DNA does not match any children from a missing children's database. A mother from Georgetown, Massachusetts, organized the vigil.
No one's come forward to claim her, or no family member. Nobody's acknowledged her, and I was afraid she'd be forgotten.
Tonight, people with information can call or even text a tip line set up by the Massachusetts State Police. New tonight, a man is recovering from injuries he received when he was dragged by a car today in Worcester. The whole thing was caught on camera. Take a look at this. Witnesses say the car was going about 25 miles an hour down West Boylston Street around 1 in the afternoon. According to the Worcester Telegram, the car finally stopped and the victim got up and walked away before falling to the ground. He was taken to the hospital by an ambulance. And tonight we are getting our first look at 3 suspects who are arraigned today after being accused of driving a car into a police officer. A Coventry police officer was responding to an assault call around 1:30 this morning on Magnolia Lane when a gold minivan fled the scene and struck the officer with a side view mirror. The officer was not hurt and the suspects were caught about an hour later. Of the 3 arrested, 21-year-old Matthew LaRoche was charged with assaulting an officer. He's been released on his own recognizance. And new tonight, transit police are investigating after a man was hit and killed by an MBTA train today in Brockton. Transit police say the man in his 30s was killed around 2 this afternoon. They say the man was crossing the tracks at the Brockton station with 2 other people when he was hit by a train from Middleborough. The victim was pronounced dead at the scene. Tonight, police in Lafayette, Louisiana say they're continuing to examine evidence inside the movie theater where a gunman went on a shooting rampage, killing 2 people and injuring 9 others. Investigators are still trying to identify a motive for the shootings. After killing 2 women and wounding 9 other people, John Russell Hauser shot and killed himself. Investigators say he moved to a motel in Louisiana a few weeks ago. He reportedly had a history of mental illness, was estranged from his family, and had lost his home and business in Alabama. Police say they're still processing items found inside the theater. And new tonight, Taunton police have arrested this man, 40-year-old Bruno Tanaka, and charged him with armed carjacking and other serious felonies. Police say yesterday afternoon, Tanaka carjacked a woman who was not hurt. They say he then tried to rob the Waltz Auto Shop and a CVS in Raynham. Taunton police spotted Tanaka, who then led them on a high-speed chase on I-495 North. The chase went through 5 communities and included the use of a police helicopter. Tanaka crashed on Short Street, and police arrested him. Fast forward to tomorrow now. Rhode Island residents will be able to enjoy free parking at all state beaches. It's in celebration of Governor's Bay Day. Beaches will also have a number of family-friendly events. People will be able to fish in salt waters without a license, and RIPTA will offer free rides to South County beaches. The governor's office says over 6 million people visit Rhode Island beaches each year. And new tonight, some families are trekking across Rhode Island this weekend. It's part of an experience called Safari.
They're exploring.
All of the money raised from this wilderness trek will be donated to 2 organizations, the Sergeant Brian St. Germain Scholarship Foundation and the Blackstone River Educational Center. To learn more about Safari, check out its Facebook page, Safari Rhode Island. Coverage You Trust continues new at 11. We sit down with the wife of the late Marvin Gaye. She opens up on life with the singer and her new tell-all book. Plus, a pool deck catches fire at a busy hotel and casino. Ahead, why this fire got so big.
Closed captioning on NBC 10 is brought to you by Cardi's Furniture. Nairobi presents Made in the USA sofas, love seats, and recliners from Lazy Boy.
New tonight, Marvin Gaye, one of the most influential Motown artists of the 60s, died in 1984, leaving a young wife and 2 children. His widow, Jan Gaye, lives in Cranston and has written a book about her tumultuous life with the recording star. She spoke to Bill Rapley about her life with the singer.
Ladies and gentlemen, Marvin Gaye.
In the 1960s, Marvin Gaye was an international recording star. He also had begun a descent into drug dependency that made him unpredictable and paranoid.
And part 2 of Bill's interview airs tomorrow here on NBC 10. New tonight, crews are investigating after a pool deck at a Las Vegas hotel catches on fire. Fire crews responded to reports of the fire just after noon today. The blaze reportedly started at the outdoor pool area of the Cosmopolitan Hotel, setting trees and pool cabanas on fire. Authorities say 2 patients received treatment for smoke inhalation and 1 was transported to a nearby hospital. And Coverage You Trust continues next at 11. Ahead, find out why Donald Trump banned a major media group from his rally in Iowa today. Plus, Fenway Park was busy today, but not with baseball. Find out how people were gathering to help veterans in crisis. In Decision 2016 coverage now, Republican candidate Donald Trump held a rally in Iowa today, but not everyone was allowed in. Trump had the Des Moines Register banned from covering today's event with other media. The state's largest newspaper had recently run an editorial saying Trump should pull the plug on his campaign and that he was a, quote, blowhard. A Trump spokesperson told CNN that the largest Iowa newspaper being banned was a direct consequence of the article. And more than $1.5 million was raised today for veterans dealing with post-traumatic stress disorder. This at today's Run Walk to Home Base 9K at Fenway Park. Dozens of people started the run at Yawkey Way and finished inside Fenway Park. This money is much needed. On average, 22 service people commit suicide every day.